Oh.
Hold on.
It's all about you.
Yep. What is up, everybody? We're totally ready.
Long time no see.
Yo, let's go. Where's everybody been?
Everybody ready for another episode of HVAC Nights this week?
Can you handle it?
This is actually only 3 in 8 days, but technically it was 4.
And I'm going to post the AHR one in a couple days.
Do you think
I gotta
I was
post
talking
it.
about Commercial Kitchen Chronicles. I was counting that as one.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Catch us on Pat's channel. What are you looking for?
Don't worry about it. We're good.
His marbles.
You son of a...
We got Halls. Is that Halls HVAC?
Yo, that's Hall. Yo,
Nasty.
shout out, bro.
Mike.
Nasty.
We saw Mike. We saw Mike over there.
was in there.
Hey,
It was
real
good
quick
to meet
about
Mike.
real quick about Mike. Does he not have the most manliest fucking tough person hands in the world? Like
Yeah.
Mike's hands were like sandpaper, bro. I'm like, and then I'm over here moisturizing. Like, yo,
We got
Anyways,
Jason.
keep going.
Jason Johnson.
There he is, the big homie.
We ain't seen him since yesterday.
I know
See Jason?
it's rough.
I don't think I did.
He was at the show.
You did. He was. Yeah, bro. You saw JJ.
I'm not
We got
sure we got introduced.
We got Brian here. Everything HVAC. Steve. Congrats, Steve, on the nomination. Well deserved, man.
Let's go, Steve, bro.
Yes.
Putting in that work, consistency.
I remember, when I started, Steve was one of the first ones there commenting, being supportive,
Yes.
Eddie HVAC, AB HVAC.
Brian, that's too much information.
I don't want to know.
Who does? Who has info?
Tell Brian that's too much information.
Oh yeah, too
shit.
too much.
Well, that's Brian. He's usually pretty good for that.
Mike's like, these hands have been through too much, man.
No, I can tell. I'm like, my man's got he's got man. When I say put your man hands on it, I'm gonna start calling him put your Mike hands on it because
There you go.
I was like,
Or,
this man's hand. I was like, God.
Speaking of hands, I was explaining to my girlfriend the whole Wreck-It Ralph
Oh shit!
thing.
Yo, does that not?
That was
the
like
best, bro.
the most hilarious thing that other year.
I'm
And every time
trying
I see him
to,
now, I just think about it.
Bro, apparently that just went on for like all year this past year. Like Brett was just sending him memes of Wreck-It Ralph. So
okay.
It worked out pretty well. But in my video that I'm editing, he's like in the background of something, and like I'm gonna do a freeze frame, and it's like bing, Wreck-It Ralph, and just have the hands. Yo,
we love Scott, HVAC rookie. He just has those massive Wreck-It Ralph hands.
Somebody
It's
said
so
Jake is
good.
taller in person than they thought.
Oh, nasty.
Who?
Nasty.
Oh, thank God.
I was gonna say
I
that's a
think-
compliment because
Yeah, right, bro.
even
Hey.
even myself, ever going out there, me and Jake are looking like at each other like, what the hell's up with everybody?
Yeah, dude.
Did you see American Electrician?
Yeah, of
In
course.
person?
He's
a tall
big
dude, right?
too. I'm like, literally everybody's just 6'2" and
He's
over.
a-
It feels like
He likes that stash, don't he? That
that's a good stat.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
that's a mean stat.
mustache.
I asked him.
all
At
the
his
young-
age, I
what they're
probably
doing.
couldn't have grown one.
All the young, oh right, Efren too. Efren's rocking that too. All the young guys are bringing it back.
It's kind of a thing. I was trying to grow out mine to get real hairy. So if you guys notice, like during the show, it's all like it's just really ugly. Sorry for everybody that had to look at my squirrely ass stash and beard. Like it's not on a level as nasties, but I'm trying to just get it to where it just like covers everything. You know what I mean? I'm like, screw it. I'm just gonna look sloppy.
Dude, there's some guys that were there at the expo. They had some serious beards. I'm like, they've been working on them for years.
Most of it, they grew it overnight.
I ain't never seen one as
Rachel's
good
husband.
as
Rachel's
good as
husband had a
Nasty's.
big one. Rudy
Yeah,
had a
Igor,
big
he-
old beard on him.
Rudy
Oh,
got
Igor.
a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he.
Nasty with the full one, the full beard.
God, yeah, they all got the
What's
genetics.
up? Are we all going Duck Dynasty here or something? What's up with this?
I want you. Hey, you better do it. By the way, Duck Dynasty, I do believe is coming back out. By the way, I think I heard something on that. But if y'all grow your hair out, we could all make it happen. Kurt, you got good hair, bro. I mean, I don't know how many times I glazed Kurt like crazy, bro. Hey, no, that's what the kids say.
I guess so.
No. Oh man.
So
But yeah.
also just real quick, congrats to Kurt for taking home some hardware there.
Yo, let's go. Come on, chat. Come on. And come on, everybody. Hey, proud of the man. Hey, we got 2 winners in here, dog. Oh, there. Oh God, I thought it was some real kids. I'm like, get out of here. Oh,
And
man.
great speech, and that's cool. We got a
They-
YouTube
Did
channel
y'all really
of the
like
ward.
speech?
I liked it.
I kept it short and sweet.
Hey, straight
Yeah,
to the point,
didn't-
simple. But
I bet didn't give the Knights a shout out.
Hey, I didn't even give my wife a shout out. So yeah.
That was kind of a pun, but no, it was awesome. It was like people love seeing you get shocked, and it was good, dude.
oh yeah.
I thought you were
That was-
watching the Super Bowl. You were watching the award
No, I was
show
watching
the whole
both.
time.
I was
know what you're doing.
yeah, dude. I had it on the couch and I was watching it and
watching the drama.
yeah, there's only about six seconds per play, realistically, of gameplay. You know what I mean? So until the game clock runs down a little bit, then I'll look up. But yeah, I was reading all the hissy fits in the chat there, so it was entertaining because I was telling Ashley like, "Yo,
it's so funny."
go ahead."
No. I just
we don't
said
gotta get into it. No.
Oh, okay. No, I was just saying it was.
You gotta fill me in.
It's just people upset. People are always gonna be upset about not winning something.
And if you go back, you'll see the comments too on the video. It's a big deal, I guess, to some people. I mean, I know it's important, right? It's great, but
yes. Let me put it this way: it's important when you get it, but it should not be the first thing on your mind. That like
yeah, boom,
to try.
bro, you got a real job.
Yeah. Like it's one of those things. Like you're honored when if you get it. Like I don't know. I got it last year. I'm glad that I got it before all these other creators kind of started. And there's a lot of really good YouTubers and Instagrammers now. So every year it's going to get tougher and tougher.
It is, man. It's good though. It's good for the
But
competition.
let's try and get Jake one next year. Everybody nominate
How
Jake.
about Tim DeStasio?
Thanks, man.
Which one did he get?
Mentor,
Influencer?
I think. wasn't it?
Mentor.
Yeah. I wanted
Oh,
to
yeah.
bring that up. People were bitching about that in the chat too. Like, so you're telling me a guy that just rags on everybody all the time is the mentor?
Then they don't know who he
That's
is.
not all he does.
They don't know.
I'm like,
Exactly.
my man's out here teaching. Like he's and somebody did say like I think it was actually Steve. He was like psychrometer or psychomat whatever the fancy
Psychometric metric.
Thank you. Real technical term Saturday. You know what I mean? He was like, it's actually legit. So,
and he teaches at all these other, places.
Yeah, he goes to a
like
symposium and does that.
Symposium. He trains with some other companies. Like he does a lot of stuff. And he was an educator before he started roasting people. That's just what took off. Like went viral, I guess.
I mean,
it's awesome.
That's why I don't post anything that could risk being roasted.
I told him you guys are waiting to get roasted by him. I told him.
He's the perfect person to do that because he's so knowledgeable about what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey Kurt, what you got over your left shoulder there, bro?
Can you see that?
I am so forgetful. We should have taken a picture with the guy that won one. Too late now.
Yo, shout out to the homies down there in Homestead.
Victor.
Victor Yambaya?
Empanada.
That
Empanada.
Empanada. Don't call him that. No.
He said he heard worse, so I'll take it.
He watches our show. He knows. He knows.
And that thing,
And
guess what? The goodies that we got from the show, the thing that I like the most,
What?
all the stickers. I got a bunch of cool stickers out of this. I'm gonna put all over everything.
I put it all over my laptop, but I'm recording on it, so I can't pick it up. But yeah, we gave away the special edition HVAC tactical bag that we got at the award show, which is like it's like its own thing. It's like an infrared, but it's not an infrared. So
It's like a regular MCT, but
with red.
it's got red
With
highlights on it.
yeah, but if you need a bag, you're gonna want an infrared. But black and red is it is pretty
It looks
beautiful,
good.
Ben. You did a
It
good
looks good.
job. Good collab.
I pulled it out to see if I was gonna actually use it or not.
I already saw a couple guys using them.
I like my
They're good,
backpack so
man.
much, I'm not so sure I'm gonna swap.
I might
Yeah.
use it for like a week just because it looks cool.
Yeah.
And then put it on
It is
display.
cool. It's almost like the remember when they did a collab with Weehaw?
Oh yeah, that's what it reminded me exactly.
Yeah. But then Weehaw hijacked like Vito's bags and did their own. So it's like,
Oh, that's
what?
right. Yeah. I seen
they
those
really
too.
do
That's
that?
why
Are they
if you
like the
look at their,
backpacks or something?
similar. They're like almost identical, but like where like what do they call it? The patch area, what's that word with an M? Anyways, that it says Weehaw there instead of like Vito. You looking it up?
Maybe. I'm thinking of one. I don't know if it's the same one.
It's just like the black and red one they did. It just,
Oh, I don't remember this one actually.
Knipex did a bag, and it's a really nice bag. But it's not identical to Vito in any type of way. Like you look at it in Milwaukee, you're like, yeah, that's a Vito. But
I didn't see that when I looked at the Milwaukee. I thought the Vitos.
yeah,
were better.
Kurt, chill.
They
bro.
look
It's
identical.
They got the
I think
same
the
tool, and they're actually from the same manufacturer. I got the inside
Are they
scoop
really?
on that. No, I don't know. That's a lie. That's a lie.
This is the one you're talking about?
Man. Yeah, I thought they had something else that was pretty identical. Just like look at the base. That's the
Exactly.
identical base.
Yeah.
Obviously the design's a little different, but
There you
Looks
go.
very similar.
yeah.
They just need to make a real big
Oh,
one.
that
and
one.
put
Wait,
wheels on it now.
that's the wheat. That's the
That's
the
the
collab
Vito.
bag.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because the black and red's so obvious. I mean, it's not super evident, I guess, but it's still
Similar.
yeah.
What was
I mean,
the
it's
what
hard
was
to
the other one we
make
were talking about?
Oh, Knipex
No, the
pack out.
oh yeah, the pack out.
Yeah,
I feel like those are identical.
yeah, dude, those are straight up
Like
that's
these?
that's an LC. That's an LC right there, bro. That's a Tech LC. Then
And then
the open toed
is this one?
Well, that's the older one, but go to the
okay.
newer version of that. It looks just like the OTC,
These?
the Tech OT. Yeah, that's identical to the.
Oh yeah, even
Tech
the
OTC.
lip. Yeah, the lip and everything
Yeah.
are in here.
And the handle is exact. Yeah, it's
And then did
Just-
they have a
and then
backpack?
Sorry, but
they do. That's the old one right there.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the old backpack. The new
I'm sorry, but it
one.
looks like y'all
right
are
there,
drooling
right-
over Milwaukee bags.
No, we're saying that they're
Hey, they don't compare, brother. Let me.
oh, this one.
Right there.
Vito is,
Oh, yeah.
I think Vito is clearly better.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
like
you know.
Milwaukee is coming out with basically their version of it.
It's just funny
When-
when Milwaukee wants to send their cease and desist decline about the mod box. Vito should they could go after Milwaukee. Here, it's just evident.
Yeah, they just I think who did I talk to? Roger. I think I talked to Roger a while
Sure.
back when these were about to come out. And he's like, it's not
Yeah.
worth it. He's like, can't fight everything.
I will say, like straight up though, they did upgrade their bags from the previous
Yo.
generation.
We got the winner in the
There he is.
house.
See, I heard worse. See, he said it was all right, but honestly, I feel like the name was LLOMPO when I read it, so I could have been. That's why I was like Lampalos. How you say it, Kurt?
Yampayas. The
Yampayas.
double L
Why
you
let you read
pronounce
it?
like a Y.
Or why? Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that
Yampayas.
last name. But yeah, we gave a bag away, and that was really cool.
Congratulations, that was the winner of the bag.
I hope you put it to good use, Victor.
He will. He will. He's a Florida man.
And it worked out for him because I had to stuff that thing in my checked bag to get mine back.
Oh,
Pain in the
yeah.
ass.
And you're just like, no, this ain't gonna work.
I saw a bunch of people just taking it with them, but I had too many bags. I was like, I have to take it in my checked bag, and yeah, there was no way I was gonna take two.
So how'd you get to?
Well, me and my girlfriend went, so they gave everybody one.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So if you ever want an
Everybody
extra
got
bag, you take a +1.
That's what.
Take a
Yeah, that's what we did
+1.
last year. And
I wonder if I
with the
can get one for
backpack,
Riley.
Are you taking them?
yeah, it's that easy,
Would
bro.
love to. He'd be a hit.
Bro. That's what we did last year. But the backpacks actually fit as a carry-on. So
Yes.
I've
seen people
the free
put
bag,
them.
right?
The
I've free
seen people
bags
use.
carry on.
No, it's personal.
Okay, personal. It worked as a personal.
Oh, that's what I was gonna mention. That I saw somebody posting that they had it under their seat. I was like,
Yeah,
but I'm afraid to try it because like I don't want to get told no.
Yeah, no, because me and Ash were like, "Fuck, how do we get these back from Chicago last year?" We went to the FedEx in the convention center, and it was gonna be like $80 a bag. I'm like, "Yeah, not doing it." And so we went to the plane, and we're just like, "We're gonna just risk it for the biscuit." No problems. Walked straight through, and they fit perfectly under. So in case anybody has one, yeah, you can.
So you had an overhead and one under the seat?
Nah, no overhead. I was good. Like Ashley had hers and I had mine. You know,
You didn't take anything that year?
it was regular like check bag that went under the plane.
Oh, okay,
What do
okay.
you- like we
No,
had
because
one
he's saying
duffel bag.
you didn't have a carry on.
Oh no, I don't have carry-ons. I never,
Oh, okay.
when we all traveled as with the kids, we just tell the kids to load all their stuff in their backpacks, and it's all personal. So we're like, we're not paying for this shit. It's so expensive.
Oh, I know, dude.
Dude, like I told you, Jake, I'll tell everybody else, the cost of living in Orlando is so high. I will never get on to
Kurt,
anybody for charging
Kurt.
too much for a capacitor.
How much did you buy or pay for a Pepsi?
$5 for a 20-ounce Pepsi.
Shit, why are you lying, Kurt? Why are you lying? Bro, I work here all the time. I get two
You gotta
20-ounce
you gotta go to the
Coke
Wawa.
Zeros for $4.50, bro. Yeah, you gotta go to the Wawa.
Yeah, you can get two for $4.50 at the 7-Eleven, but if you want to buy one at the convention center,
Anywhere
it's
else.
$5.
Oh, yeah, dog. That's the convention. Of course, you go to a football game. It's gonna be.
I did that one time, and then I smuggled in some from the CVS next to my hotel.
Adrian, how did you miss that at the press room?
That's what I was about to bring up. You had access to unlimited Pepsis in that press room.
Dude, leave it open. It adds.
I didn't know. I didn't even know they had food.
Bro, what did you not? So I walked in.
No, I don't think he got.
Kurt's over there.
I don't think he got the email.
Kurt's talking to homeboy Brian and I'm grabbing food. Because I'm getting food for Q. He was about to get food. I'm like, nah, dog. Let me I loaded him up with the pasta salad, the potato salad,
you hooked him
the
up.
chicken. Bro, they had and breakfast, Kurt. They had the sparkling glass water, all that. Like Ashley just told my son to go close the closet door.
I didn't explain it.
Oh.
You had your background ready or set up.
I thought it looked good.
So I didn't explain to you the courses, but I told you there was going to be food and refreshments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was in the email.
One day.
Oh, okay.
The last day was
I don't eat lunch
salads.
a lot.
Well, that's what I figured. Also, But they had a crap ton of food.
Yeah, you missed out. The
And
breakfast
it
was
was
really
good food.
good.
It was
Mm-hmm.
good.
It was good.
Pepsi was great.
Hold
And
on.
it's a
The
good place to
Pepsi was
meet.
great. It was actually the best Pepsi I've ever had. It was free.
You wouldn't rag on me, would you?
My man said, "Wait, they had Pepsi."
Dude, y'all can't ruin
Oh,
my mood. Y'all can't ruin my mood. Don't try.
you were
I'm
upset when you
over
found
here.
out, though.
I'm over here playing with my.
Oh, now you can carry
You
that
gonna be
You
everywhere.
like,
can't. You can't ruin my mood. I'm just as thrilled as I can be.
That's awesome, man. Love what you've done with the channel and everybody. You had a lot of people supporting you. That's for sure. I mean, you had,
bro,
or
you
the chat
probably
had
had the.
had some haters, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, nah, man, you were Kurt. I think you're probably the most popular HVAC YouTuber. Even there's a couple guys that have some more numbers or whatever, but
Just a couple. He's up there.
no, yeah, the only 3 or 4 that come to mind right when I think straight off my head that are consistent or that I at least would be HVAC school, Craig, um, Chris Stevens, and then Zach, and I think
Now,
Steve Lav. I don't, that might be the
now,
only
granted,
ones.
he's been doing this only for a few years
Oh yeah, straight up.
compared to others.
But his following, I wouldn't say it's like a cult like following, but like the
They
engagement that Kurt gets, and I told Kurt this, he
they
gets
care
a
about him.
much better engagement than these other guys. So, and it's just genuine. That's all. So
Thank you,
They
guys.
really care about him. They do a wellness check if he doesn't post.
I care about him, bro. You know what I mean? I get worried. I thought he was
I mean,
gonna
Jake's even
jump
worried
out that
about my
second
dog's
floor room.
nuts.
Yo, that was a big topic. That was a big topic. Okay, I'm glad we made it a thing. Now we just need to get merch with Riley's balls. You see those dudes with the pickup trucks on their ball hitches or you know what I mean? That have the dangling
Yeah.
nuts. Get a pair of Riley's golden plated, bro.
Isn't that the coin that Wreck-It Ralph wanted?
Oh, that's good.
Just
Damn,
don't show it
we should have got Scott. Damn it. That's funny.
next time. So, man, well, I had my stuff here.
Well, guys,
Oh,
I got I really wanted to go after Milwaukee. I've been
go.
trying to go after them just to treat me like a friend instead of a consumer.
Uh-huh.
And I tell you that one, it's hard to get on that boat. I mean, they're proud of their products. They ain't gonna give them away to nobody.
I know like 1 or 2 people that they work with, and that's about it.
I,
I don't know.
I'm trying.
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how that works. But speaking of these companies, so you went to Inficon, their booth, right?
I did it multiple times.
They let you in?
With open arms, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they
I
not
like
recognize you?
Infocom, bro. I'm just gonna be
No,
straight
but
up. I like Infocom.
specifically for him. Did they not recognize it?
Nah, they knew he
There's a
came over
story
into
with
the
that.
group.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I first went over there, I started talking to somebody, and he told me his name. I said, "Well, I'm Curtis. I'm the HVAC guy." I said, "Do you know who I am?" And he was like, "No." I was like,
Okay.
"Good. Now show me the."
Yo. I love
And
it.
then the local representative who did know me came walking over and said, "Oh, Curtis, I was hoping you'd come by."
Really?
But I was afraid they were going to run me off.
Nah, I think what I think's really cool with them, Kurt, is I mean, they really do try to at least stand behind their product. You know what I mean? Damn, I done messed up my hat now. It looks all stupid. Oh, wrong way. God. I think that's the coolest part is how much they even just, the employees or whatever stand behind their stuff. And a lot of their tools are made in the USA, and that's one of the biggest things people ask for. So maybe that's why it's so expensive. But it also carries a much
Dude,
longer warranty. You know what I mean? Than field piece, who it'll break within a year, and you still got to pay 75% of a refurbished tool to get another one. You know?
I know it. Well, guys, that new leak detector that they were debuting out there, that
Yep.
price tag is just too
What was the
high.
price on it? I
Oh,
forgot.
that's
$5,700.
mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
$5,700.
It was impressive for sure, but it was
Look, for that
Field
much,
piece?
it don't only need to
no,
find the leak, it
no.
needs to
Oh,
replace the coil too.
Yo, straight up. Nah, on Inficons. Yeah.
oh, they have one.
I thought when I heard them, it was just 5Gs.
He told me 5,700.
Wait, so Infocon has a $5,000 or $6,000 leak
Yeah,
detector.
coming out. Yeah.
So
You didn't
why
see
is
it
it? No, I didn't even. I thought we were talking about field piece.
So
Why
like
is it so much, or what does it do?
because it's
the
even
pump
better
on
than
it,
the other. I'm not going
then
to
the
say because they're
Stratus.
good people.
Yeah. They're see exactly. That's what I'm saying, Kurt. That's what it's all about, relationships, bro.
Does
You
it?
know what I mean?
Well, I can't wait to hear
It
a certain individual's
Well,
defense on that one. But go
it's
ahead.
reminiscent
okay.
of the it's reminiscent of the
H10.
H10 because it has like a block off to the side and then a hose and a wand.
Well, what's really nice with it
How
is
much?
it is compact. It's got a wand and a hose, but it's like a 10 times stronger pump. So like they were comparing the Stratus and this was
Mm-hmm.
pulling the refrigerant away from the Stratus. You could see the Stratus's ppm just drop, and while the I don't know what it's going to be, Kurt. I don't know if you know the name.
Something pro.
But
Kurt
okay.
did say if you get his hands on it, he's sure to take a hammer to
He's
it.
not. No, for 5Gs, he's not.
No, I promised them I wouldn't take a hammer
Yeah. He
to
was
it.
like, I'll take it. I mean, so I think once them bitches are in production, bro, honestly, it was very amazing, the demonstration. But even the Stratus on a demonstration aspect does a fantastic job. Um,
Wait a minute. What happened to your Stratus? What'd you do with it?
I actually just so I used it the other day. So they sent me a new one, obviously. So just so you guys know, 2-year warranty on these things. They send you a replacement if you go to the store or wherever you picked it up from, and they have one on the shelf and they can't fix it like right then and there. They'll give you that one, and then the distributor will
You know.
send out the other ones, zero
Uh-huh.
downtime. Anyways, used it the other day. It did find a leak. So I was. They sent me a new one. I just hadn't put it in a truck. So
You know, I
that's a
will
good
say
point,
that
Mark.
that is the good part of it because we've all struggled with the field piece warranty. Because even I had the which one was it?
DR52.
No, I had Infocon before. Let me look up the name real quick.
But did you have the Stratus?
No, hell no. I had the
There's your problem,
TechMate.
bud.
I had the
There's your
TechMate. I got it.
problem.
No. I liked it. So
Oh,
screen
yeah.
share.
Okay.
This old school one right
Okay.
here. So this is
Okay.
a heated
What is?
diode. What?
Okay. That little
It's
weird little thing.
in the middle.
That other one. Yeah.
What is this?
Like what? Like,
Is that
dude,
$5,000 leak detector?
that's $7,000.
Okay, so I had
Holy crap.
the TechMate. I don't know what it is. I'll click on it right now. I had the TechMate. So this is the only thing I hated about it. It had one button, just an on power button, and
Mhm.
the longer you hadn't used it, the longer it needed to warm up, and it would just do this like tone, this beep the whole time, and it was super loud. So like, I was in a restaurant, I turned it on, and everybody's like freaking out because like you couldn't mute it or anything. So that's the only reason I got rid of it. But it worked great. I found a bunch of leaks. I did give it to one of our guys if they wanted to use it or it was in the shop. The sensor did fail at one point, and the guys just gave me another one. So like they do help you out versus other companies.
Yeah, no, and like so I walked over to Yellow Jacket too, and they're just not. I don't know. Some of these manufacturers are just ass at their customer service, and I'm like, I'm trying to ask all these questions. And there's like, duh. You know what I mean? Like
This is a leak
it's like
detector.
we're
Is that the one
bothering
that you've
them that
seen?
we're there. No,
No. That's not the one we saw.
HLD 6000.
how much? I should
I'm gonna have to
asked for
look it
that.
up.
Not gonna have a price.
Just go to Google. Google
Yeah, I'll
that
check.
one.
I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, it's for CO individual sniffer probes for CO2
Oh no, that's just how the
AHR
other ones
290.
are. That's probably how you change them out.
Man,
Oh, the
who
cartridge.
needs a leak detector? Who needs a leak detector for R290? Just use a lighter.
That's what Pat does. I mean, Pat says, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Go to shopping.
I can't even find it.
Oh,
Is it
what's that
this?
second one in? Oh,
3000.
all right,
it?
and that's used. So I mean, I would assume. Well,
Probably five.
that's a 5,000. The other one's a 6.
Well, there you go.
Dude, they're proud of
I didn't
them
even know they
numbers.
had this.
Now we know. Damn it! I should have asked Mario. I'm gonna hit him up. Let's
Oh,
get
Mark
one.
was like, "Does for that price, does it drive itself to the job? Do the repair too?"
No, but it comes with a 2-year warranty.
It's made in America. That's why it's expensive, fellas. You know, everybody wants their stuff made here. Well, when you got to get technology, I'm just saying.
Well, obviously, AB, you have not spoken to Kurt.
No,
I've heard great.
I don't have much experience with the DR82.
Oh, you had the other one?
I had the DR58.
Oh, yeah. Mine does okay.
I did have a DR82 in the past, and something was wrong with it out of the box. So I ended up getting my money back. So I've got another one now, and so far it's working, but I've only got like 20 minutes on it.
Yeah,
It finds leaks that fast.
Well, if you know where to look.
Well, I will say that new one from Field Piece is really cool. It's it does the old refrigerants, the A2Ls, the A3. So as far as like what you were saying about the R290 and all that, it'll do all that in one unit.
You know, it's funny though. It's on my video. What did he tell us? He said the IR is better than the heated diode, right? Or vice versa. It's heated diode, correct?
It's heated diode. He just
heated diode.
Yeah, I think he said it was more reliable, or I forgot his word.
Yeah. So when I'm at Yellow Jacket, he told me the complete opposite. He said the heated diode is not as good as the infrared for the new refrigerants. So I'm like, all these manufacturers,
I feel like none of them know
yeah,
what the hell they're talking about, because you caught Navac tripping up too.
Bro, I can't with Navac, dog. I can't.
I'm starting to. Stupid. I was a believer. I'm starting to lose it with them.
It's got its purpose, bro. But he told me in the video too, like them gauges for $300 ain't coming with hoses.
Oh, did he give you an exact price?
It was, but yeah, I have it in the video. It depends on your market. Like what? Like what? No,
they're no better than analog gauges.
Yeah, but these will have 72 refrigerants, which I mean, again,
that's cool.
Totally accurate, right?
Yeah, I get it, but you have a PT chart on your phone for free. That's what I do when I use analog.
Yeah, like that's all you need to cross reference, bro. So
I did it for years. I mean, I
keep a set of analog gauges
on my truck just in case I need them.
Yeah, you never know. Your battery runs out, whatever. But
I mean, it'll display saturation temperature, which is great. What's that?
Speaking of analog gauges, Field Piece is coming out with some new. analog gauges.
Some people are split. They're like, it's kind of late to be doing this, or what was the other one? Like, everybody wants them to focus on the probes because they're getting left behind in that department, I feel like. And
They just
everybody's like,
haven't come
what?
out with a new edition in a while.
Yeah, I know. Well,
I still think
ever
they were like
since
they
they're still the
felt better than
best
JB.
to me.
Yeah.
Like using them, putting them away in the bag, using them the way a real technician would use them, because like you guys, I don't baby them either. And when we see the other probes that are out there, I would love to test them out myself, because or if you guys ever get your hands on them, because everybody uses a case that it comes in, and they bring them out all nicely, and lay them down. And I was like, my field, yeah, specifically, yes. I remember we didn't. That was on this show. We got people emailing us their broken JBs because it's all plastic, and they crack.
Well, dude,
Like,
if I'm going to use something, I'm going to beat it to death.
That's what I mean. I'm waiting to see how they hold up, because a field piece will hold up.
I'm going to tell you, my field piece, I have dropped it in water, just thrown it in my bag, in the bottom of my bag, just sitting around getting beat up. If it can't handle stuff like that, it ain't going to survive me.
Mm-hmm.
they are a lot bigger.
Did you get to? Because I know
Just
you
weirdly bigger.
the JBs, right?
Mm-hmm.
How are the NAVAC probes? Did you get to play with them?
Oh, I didn't get a chance. Nah, dude. I was getting over there, and then I was I was rolling out at that
Oh,
point.
okay.
Were those the probes that wait a minute.
Did you go to
Should have
NAVAC?
asked them, but nobody over at NAVAC was really fucking engaging either. I'm like, all these people sucked, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
I think they were just like
Appion's the
hanging
one that
out.
came out with some probes that I was telling y'all about.
I went to go look at them.
Appion has a probe that has a flexible tip on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Like a pressure probe?
it's a pressure probe it's got the readings on the probe, and it's got a flexible tip, and
Kind
then
of
it's
just like a
got
hose?
short, but there's no
Okay.
the sensor's in the tip,
Okay.
and it's got like a plug-in for like a headphone jack, and that's for the temperature clamp to get superheat
Oh,
and
yeah.
subcooling.
Yeah, they look kind of cool. They're like if you had like a
But
stubby
this
with a
is-
little short hose on it.
This
And they
is
had
extra stuff.
psychrometers to match.
Well, yeah, they're a lot bigger. Because it's a big probe itself, not really a probe. It's like a big display thing, and then it has that little gooseneck.
Did you? I got to go into the middle. You know how all these booths had like a thing in the middle that had a door?
Mm-hmm. Did you go
Like,
into them?
so I got to go to the Milwaukee one. They actually had, you know how they have the little like almost like 9-volt battery, like the red lithium, like USB batteries. They have probes coming out with those, bro. I didn't want to tell you guys.
HVAC probes?
Nah, Kurt, I was just fucking around, but
I was like, how did you get into the?
yeah, I just opened the
Kurt
door.
couldn't
bro.
get in there.
I opened a
Dude,
few.
I'm gonna tell you,
bro. You just open the door. They're not gonna stop me. Like, look at this guy. He looks like he knows what he's doing. Of course, but
dude,
that's what they need
I
to
didn't
do.
have a
Just with
good
their little red
experience at-
lithium. No, me neither. But those rechargeable red lithium batteries would be. They're the
okay.
same size as like the field piece. I'm sure they're probably.
Well, what's
got
funny?
something
What's
in
funny
works.
is that they're going heavy in the HVAC industry because they had the pump, and now they have the recovery machine that Kurt covered. Did you get to see it, Jake?
Mm-hmm. I'll have my.
What'd you think of it?
The dude. Yeah.
What'd you think of the
It
unit?
really wasn't. It was cool. I mean, whatever.
I think they need to have
I'm
room
not-
for 2 batteries. 15 minutes ain't long enough.
Nah, but what's cool is it does have like a check valve in it, so it will stop the recovery.
Well, they're
Excuse me.
going heavy on the HVAC stuff because like they beat out everybody else that is in there, like NAVAC and Yellow Jacket, all them. I'm surprised they were the first one to do it.
When I posted
Yeah.
that DeWalt video, some people were asking, about a vacuum pump, a DeWalt vacuum pump. They
Mm-hmm.
got these 60-volt batteries. I mean, they got a good platform for
Yeah.
it. They just hadn't done it.
Well, they're at AHR. They should be on top of it. But when I posted I didn't film too much. I just kind of like took pictures and took little clips here and there, and everybody was impressed with the recovery machine, and they're like, "Man, are they going to release some probes, some gauges? You know, what's next?"
Well,
I'm sure of it.
they need to be careful. Do you remember that little M12 meter that Milwaukee put out?
Yeah,
It was like a it was like a trigger, right? It was
Like a
like
pistol
a
grip.
M12 gun. Yeah.
yeah.
That was a joke.
Well, they have a clamp meter now, no?
They
Do they?
have always had meters.
I never paid attention to this.
Milwaukee started out as it was used to be Milwaukee Electric, so that's what they were back in the day, and they were heavy into the meters and stuff. So, but they are releasing or at least re-releasing if you go to Home Depot, like HVAC meters and stuff like that. And they're pretty good looking. I mean, I'm sure they're just as good as a Klein because personally, I don't think the Kleins are all that good of quality. But I think the Milwaukee's would be a little better. But no, it was very light actually, even with the 12 in it. It's not fuel, which was, I mean, maybe that was just the logo. I don't know. I would assume it would have to be a brushless motor. It's DC, right? And one thing that got me is when I asked the dude, just like, "Is this DC?" He was like, "No."
No.
I'm like, "What, bro? Like, do you not know what you're dealing with right now?" Like,
You should have told them. Tell me what it is.
but in the video, I was like recording. I was like, I'd like to get my hands on this stuff. I was like, I got this big ass Andre the Giant looking guy here. Like, and he's just like standing there with his hand on it. And I was like, can I get this? You know? And he was like, it's like lurch, bro.
Dude, I had a pet peeve walking around there.
What was it?
You know, you got all these aisles and all these intersections with these aisles and people crammed in there walking all kinds of different directions. What got me is the people walking through those intersections looking down at their phone.
Oh,
And I'm
bro.
like, look where you're going, man.
Yes. Kurt, you nailed it. I was like noticing how many people just were on their phones, which was crazy. And
I had to be on my phone.
you should.
That was a whole.
No. But you weren't just like stopping it.
No, like yeah,
should've-
because I was trying to get through myself, and people were just like in the way or just stopping or whatever, running into people.
Yeah. You should have. Yesterday was super dead though, Kurt. That would have been a perfect time for you, bro. It was like
Didn't
non-existent.
y'all tell me they might be packing up or something like that?
They pack up around 3.
Like
it was
early,
over
yeah.
at 4.
But they'll be there. Like
Yeah,
I
they're
missed,
there.
I missed a handful at least of booths that I wanted to go to or that I was supposed to meet somebody. You know, the networking, all that kind of stuff, and I was just like, I just had no time, and it was a lot of walking.
My legs from my ankles up are sore.
Oh yeah.
And that's because
I
you
don't
do
normally
HVAC.
that much walking.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
good.
Oh.
Maybe it's a ladder for me that keeps me in shape.
Did you get back to work today, Adrian?
I worked. I am putting out
Did you-
fires.
Okay, so
What I used to call it.
I was supposed to have this guy work with me today, man. He said he had like 20 some years of experience and shit like that. He was a new guy. He had moved down here. At least he was visiting here from Georgia.
Oh,
And,
okay. Oh, that's what you're.
Now he gets it, bro.
Ah, yeah, now I get
That went
it.
over both of y'all's head through the text
I was
messages.
gonna text, but it was already close to the show. I'm
It
like,
was that
when
was
did
fun.
you
Bro,
hire a helper?
I wanted to ride this one out, bro. So I was
Well,
saying,
if for people listening,
He called me and said, this ain't gonna work out if you ain't gonna show up to the
I
job.
did, bro. I was like, yo, Kurt, where are you at, bro? I'm at the job site. You're supposed to be here.
so
It was good.
so Kurt was trying to work with Jake the whole week, and apparently Thursday
And I
was
set
the
up
day.
a really good job for today. Like on Monday.
Dude,
And-
I got overwhelmed and I got kind of homesick. I had to come back.
Understood.
Well, it was your first show, and then you did everything. You did the award show, you did AHR, we dragged you into the podcast pavilion, but that was pretty awesome. And I can't imagine that you were out of it. I was dead tired.
Mm-hmm.
I came back to work, and because I was talking to people there, and I think one guy was actually from where I'm at. He was like, "Your phone's not blowing up, this and that." I'm like, "Actually, you know what? It's not. Like, they didn't bother me, but I think my dad was just being like courteous
Cool.
this time."
Like, yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I got back, as soon as I saw him, he's like, "I got like a million calls I need your help with." So I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
trying to go today and help out the guys with a bunch of stuff. I was like, man, back to work.
During the time I was getting like, hey, how should we do this call? How's this call going? Like, what do we need to order for this? And it's just like the small little details that you think like could be avoided, or just like you think without you it would be okay, And then
Yeah.
yesterday I sat outside and I had to sit on the phone with a customer for like 30 minutes to like explain, you know what I mean? When I was trying to talk with people. Yeah, so it's
And
good to
then,
be
I had
back though.
I
and
had
we're
a
getting
couple of
more
them.
maintenance contracts coming in. I'm like, geez, like, but
You need a
I'm not
maintenance tech?
I know, but the thing is, we hired a guy.
Don't hire Kurt. Don't hire Kurt.
No. I
We
might
hired
not
a
show up.
guy. We hired a guy, and he's doing some of the hot food maintenance. So we have that side too that's been busy, and but he's doing too good to where we need him to run some calls too. So I mean, we
Oh
got help
wow.
there, and my brother is kind of in the same boat. He does some maintenance, some calls. So we're gonna eventually, I think, need a maintenance specific like young person.
Yeah.
Mm.
But it's money. I can't turn it
Same.
down.
Not straight up, bro.
Sure
But
you, sure you
don't get
can.
that
Just raise the
FOMO
prices.
too. Yeah. Straight up.
They're
That's
not
it. Don't
gonna.
get that FOMO.
They're not gonna bat an eye, dude. I've raised it already, and we
Three
have some
forty
that
an
are,
hour.
out of town, and they're like, what are you gonna charge us?" Right? I'm like, the trip, the expenses. They're like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Hey,
Yeah,
I got a
for
It's
subject
been a
for
sure.
good
you.
year.
What do y'all think about these people trying to make thousands and thousands and thousands of extra dollars on every call they go on because they're listening to these
Gurus, these
gurus?
Okay,
fucktards.
I was
Yeah,
These
like,
nah, dude.
gurus.
I
Yeah,
feel
I
mixed.
nah,
mean,
those are all scam artists, bro. If you can elevate your ticket for sure, like I'm not against that in any type of way, because if you can make more money, you can make the company more money for sure. But if it's realistically not benefiting the customer and you're just trying to get a stupid high margin, if you don't need a 70 to 100% margin, bro, like get your
Yeah.
margin 10, 20, 30, 40 where you should have it. Um and sell the things that need to be sold. Like, perfect example, a couple weeks ago I did a video on the ICM 493. Sell that, upsell that. You can install that for a very good price, 1200
Hmm.
bucks, but it's doing the customer a service. Don't install a stick light, a UV light, and tell them it's going to cure cancer. You know what I
That's not the
mean?
upsell that you need to be doing. Yeah, I know.
no. Hey,
You know,
I want to ask y'all about a product I saw.
Okay.
Did y'all see the airless, excuse me, I don't know what
trap.
you call them, the trap.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
The
talking about the air trap.
oh yeah,
The
there
air
you go.
trap.
Is that what it's called? An air trap?
I want to
Hmm.
try it. I haven't tried it.
It's got a little
I thought,
ball in it. It seems like that would restrict the flow of water.
no, if your flow's going, I mean, it's offset. You know what I mean? So if it raises and doesn't get past it, it's gonna block it.
Yeah, but still, you know how these drain lines can get.
Yeah, I was gonna say it
I
depends on
mean,
the system.
I'm curious on the negative pressure, positive pressure aspect of it.
They even showed it in
Last
the
year,
thing. You can mount it upside down at the end of a drain.
yo, see, young bro, Chris, yo, you are the king of the IAQ. So my bad.
Don't tell me
I
what I
know
can't sell.
yeah.
But oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just say I know he's got his particular sentiments on those things.
Oh, okay. No, I was just gonna say like, yeah, Mike's asking it can it be used in shallow situations. I'm pretty sure that's like what it's for.
The purpose, so it would be a better scenario for sure. Instead of like the inline traps that literally
Yeah,
have no trap, you
Oh,
know?
yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah. I've
one
seen it.
today. It was just like this. That was the whole
Yeah.
trap. Just a little V.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh my.
Or they don't put one like you said. I've seen that plenty of times. But the whole upsell thing. So I have mixed feelings because you brought that up. Because I see guys that I know that are like, taking those classes with those guys that, we might not like. But I mean, it helps their business, right? Like, sometimes they need that. But to me, and I've learned this going through, running a business, and in the beginning I was just getting in and out. My tickets weren't that high and I didn't really care, right? So now it's like, how are we making it worth it but not scamming the customer? So like I charge a little bit more as far as like the drive time, because I never used to charge that. I would just charge when I got there, and we don't have a service fee or a trip fee. We did at one point, but we had to simplify it and get rid of it. But then we started charging like the actual time it took to get there, that kind of stuff. And then making sure we charged correctly on items. And my upsell is like, what else do they need, right? Like you go there for, motor, whatever it is. Do they need a contactor? Because that's preventative. I've had a bunch that just, they are so pitted, they start arcing and all that. You recommend that, and your customer will tell you, that they would approve it, not approve it, whatever it is, and then you can make, twice as much sometimes if it's a couple $100 instead of going out there for like $100 or $200. You get like a $500 ticket or more. So it has its place, but you need to be the good, honest technician that you can be.
Well, I feel like in some cases, we're there to provide a beneficial service to the customer. And when you start upselling to a certain point, it's no longer a benefit. You're just there to get money out of your
Scam.
customer.
Nah, dude, you're raping these people, and they're not gonna be reoccurring. Because I mean, a lot of times, you might have a one-off, and I get it,
You get
and
lucky.
you want trying to, and you're just trying to capitalize. I want to say, the average customer, like, all right, you got this customer for 17 years or some bullshit. There's statistics that these fucking Victor will tell you, and J Dub, and I used to listen to all these guys, Gene
Yeah.
Slade, and I was very energized to do it because I saw the dollar signs that were behind it. And don't get me wrong, I implement a lot of this stuff into what I do, but it's probably less than
It's
10%.
a and it's a
You know what
different
I
way
mean?
probably.
For sure. Like, it's not going to be like, we keep going back to Tim's thing when he made fun of Gene with the 4 quarters bullshit, or like the whole, hey, I need to wait for your husband and your wife. You guys got to be here at the same time. Like, I don't need that bullshit, bro. Like, you called me out here for an estimate. I'm going to give you an estimate. I don't need to do this to be together at the same time at 6 o'clock on a Saturday because he's not working and I have a family. You know what I mean? Sure, you can do all that shit, and they're gonna say, "Well, you're not hungry enough, and you're not gonna be successful." That's just bullshit. Um,
Yep.
but it's all
And
cap.
that
Like,
and they're gonna tell you you're leaving money on the table, and you're not
Oh,
you're not
yeah.
yeah. I've heard that many
meeting
a
your
time.
quota.
Oh, you
Yeah.
gotta have 6 recommendations per system per call when you go there for these places, bro. What are you gonna recommend 6 things for? Like, this is a brand new install from last year. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you need a blower pull and clean, a coil pull and clean, a condenser clean. You probably need a UV light, a air scrubber, and what else can they do? You know what I mean? Surge protect. That's what I try to rely on. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's like
mean?
AB says, like a float switch. Like if they don't have a float switch, or something that's
Yeah.
important,
Yeah,
yeah,
yes.
upsell
It,
that. Um,
there he is. What up, big dog? You see, he missed us too. What up,
he's
Riley?
probably
What up, boy?
so happy right now. Oh, that's it. There he
He,
goes.
he was throwing a fit while I was gone.
I can
He
imagine.
said, he said, I can't have this, man. I
Anybody know
can't
about
do it.
that drain wizard? What is that?
I didn't see a drain wizard.
That sounds familiar. Did you all ever? Oh, maybe it's one. Is it the AC Drain Wizard? I think I passed it to you guys a while back. I was actually gonna ask if is it the same? Do you guys remember this thing that I showed you? It was like a long pipe, clear pipe, and it had connections on top for like nitrogen and a water hose and some other stuff. And you're supposed to install it in line in the drain line for your customer so that when you come back, you can always flush it out with whatever you need to. But it's like that big.
Where are you gonna put it before the P trap?
Yeah, I don't think you can. I think it has to be after.
Never used the drain wizard.
I need to look for it.
I'm looking at it. I've seen it. It's like
You
a
found it?
flexi. Yeah, it's
No, not that.
No,
it literally says
for
drain
pulling,
wizard,
like,
bro.
air out of your drain.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was called, Drain Wizard.
I mean, there's this guy. I mean, is this who we're talking about? I mean, he looks.
Oh, look, I found Drain Whiz. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Hold on.
Oh, it's got two Z's. Maybe I spelled it wrong.
Screen share. This one. A long pipe has a plug, a vacuum port, water hose attachment, and like nitrogen.
That's like this AC Easy T. It's the same thing essentially.
Is that
It looks
oh,
like.
okay. But that one's way smaller, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like the T with the adapters that fit specifically to the T to
The
do
easy
that.
T's
Like it,
good idea.
yeah.
And I have
Instead
I
of-
have the Jones valve, which I think Jason
yeah,
brought up.
straight up, dude. I sold. See, that's something that I did sell to a customer because I was like, he kept having drain issues, and he wanted to be able to do it himself. And I said, hey, we got this
Oh.
Jones valve, which I think is a Subco thing.
Yeah.
I installed that with the AC Easy T, bought him the adapters, and boom, it's
clear it out.
been a year.
What's the
Been a
Jones
year and a
valve?
half.
We're
Just a
gonna go
ball
back.
valve, 3/4 inch with a quarter inch adapter for like nitro or something, air compressor.
No, it's like a coupling you put in there and you can clear out the drain with whatever nitro, whatever. I had one. I've used it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
I keep it on there. That's something I definitely see. That would be something you upsell because down in my market, right? Those are things you want to deal with, like in this with all the bacteria, zooglea, right? You know, all that crap and drain related issues. Green pipe from Rector.
This is the one that I was
going
gonna bring up. Rector Steel made up.
We got some film of it.
Oh, you did? I didn't go by.
Yeah, I kept walking by them.
Matt and Megan told me about it.
It's a green pipe that has zinc
There
extruded
you go.
into the PVC to help prevent like algae growth or something.
What is it called?
So I don't think that's going to work, to be honest with you. Because copper is supposed to do the same thing, right? Copper got that natural inhibitors and ionizers in it to break that stuff down, but it don't do.
I asked them why they use zinc, and they said it's not because it's a natural algicide like copper is, but that it makes the lining of the pipe smoother, so that there's no porous parts for the algae to stick to.
So that's what it is. I remember.
Okay, so
I'm curious to try it because I have one place that is like very bad about it, about like the slime and everything and I've tried different things.
Yeah, all my drains go underground. So in order to replace a drain, you got to remove the coil. Usually, cut open the return plenum and everything. Cut open, dig a hole 18 inches down by the condenser by the copper, and then try to pull a piece of PVC through. And then, but I try to recommend to customers, hey, let's just route it around the back of the unit through the side of the garage, out the side wall, and be good. But some of them, for some reason, don't do it. I've done about 5 of them that way.
Dude,
Why is it
when they
called
go
clear
underground
drain?
like that, it can be a
Rectum
nightmare.
seal. Good call, Rhodes. Good call.
Good old rectum seal.
Been there, brother. We got to try it though to see if it has a better.
Come on.
Maybe
I
a
never
better
checked the price, but
solution.
Jason says that it's quite costly. That would
Shit,
suck.
like is that the cost of just material? I didn't see if there was a cost on that, Adrian.
Nah, not on their site.
When I rerouted, drain line is $566. So, but you know, per drain. I did one video where I did 2 of them, so it was $1,200. But I was there for, you could do it fast, but I don't know. I was there for maybe 2 hours.
Nice and steady.
Yeah, man. No need to rush as long as you do your jobs accordingly and bill them out right.
I had a drain line one time that went through a slab. It went through a slab that went underneath another apartment and then came out the side. So it was a long P trap. And
Yeah.
I kept having to blow it out and blow it out and blow it out. I ended up putting a condensate pump on it and one of those little nipples so it could just pump the water out.
Oh, yeah. I find that gallon gun
yeah.
to be great.
Did they pat you down at the Inficon booth?
No. But they saw me.
I got a video. Kurt's there for the giveaway. He wanted the Stratus. I got a video of him. He's all excited and giddy. So y'all stay tuned. He's in the crowd with everybody else. Like, I hope I win.
I didn't tell him what I might do with it.
I got a bigger hammer.
Froggy, yeah. If you're talking about that green pipe, you would have to replace all of it with that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's just meant for the P trap part.
But it had elbows.
It's gonna get stuck. Well, yeah, it's gonna get stuck somewhere. So, I would assume.
Dude, I've seen it, and I'll run into it this summer where I have to. So we'll have runs where it comes out the air handler, runs about 4 feet across the platform, then goes down, and I cut that portion out. And even you look down in the hole, and you literally got maybe a pea size amount of clearance where the drain was, and it's just all that solid. Again, bacteria, euclia. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Spitting facts on the scammers. Ain't hungry enough. It's bull. I love what Curtis says. It's things that matters. If it's things that matters, it's good. Important things.
Go give Halls a follow, y'all. Starting out, shout out,
Halls
bruh.
HVAC.
Yeah, we could go down a whole thing about those guys, man.
I thought about it before. We'll see.
Well, I'm seeing a friend go down that rabbit hole, and
I'm probably thinking of the same person.
No, we all are. I know who we're talking. I ran into him when I was leaving the show yesterday, and that's my homie. Love the guy, seriously. But it seems to work to his benefit on the first month so far. But we can talk off air.
Somebody had asked a question. I mean, we were still kind of talking about it, but like any booth that impressed you guys. I think the Spectraline booth got pretty crazy when we all had our little moment there.
Yo, that did impress me the most, bro. If y'all don't know, go follow Spectraline. I don't know. Did they post that?
Yeah, they posted the. I saw. Okay, they posted your video.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it I didn't see it all the way through the first time. I went to look at it again, and I was like, "There's a little bit extra." And at the end, they added the part of Kurt yelling and all of us laughing.
Yeah, that was the best, bro. Y'all need to go check that out because Kurt came out his shell real quick. He turned into Ric Flair. It was phenomenal. Like, I lost it.
They have
What was your
posted that on
favorite
the.
booth, y'all? Spectral Line was yours?
It was a good
Can y'all
time.
see
Just
that?
the people. I hear something.
Can y'all see it? Hey,
No,
No, your bag's in the way.
he's
your
over here
HVAC
chewing
tech.
on the doorknob. He's chewing on
Oh,
the
Oh
doorknob.
shoot. Oh my.
Oh, what I was gonna bring up was we were talking about Navec really quick. Two things, I think.
I'll tell you my booth, my favorite.
Okay, two things. Navec. Okay, I've had this conversation with a couple of people because I use a Milwaukee with my Navec, and I've been doing it forever. It's an adapter from Amazon. The funny thing is they blocked that adapter because they put a little piece of plastic, but you can cut it off or
Oh,
whatever,
what?
right? So they blocked that adapter, and I think that adapter works for Milwaukee and DeWalt. And I've been arguing with them about it for a while. They're like, no, we didn't change anything, this and that. They said it's the same pump from whenever it came out to now. I'm like, it's not, right? Because I just bought another one. And then we go to the booth, right? They have the 6 CFM now, which is great. That's awesome. But they have an adapter there, and I'm like, what's this? Well, now they're giving you or not giving, they're probably selling it, an adapter for DeWalt. And I'm like, why'd you block the other one? Like, now you got to buy their adapter, and it only works with DeWalt.
What?
Well, I put out a video today of the JB
Somebody
pump,
did?
Yeah,
and it's just got like a little plate in the bottom of it. You
I've seen
remove
it.
the
Yeah,
plate, and you can use Milwaukee and DeWalt batteries.
that's what they
Which
all
one
should
was that
do.
for?
JB,
JB.
Oh,
the
how
JB
about
Flex.
Hillmore though?
That's what I was going to bring
Gilmore
up.
the same way.
Mike had brought up that he's excited to try the Hillmore vacuum pump, as am I. We do like some Hillmore stuff. I bought their equipment in the past, and
That was the most exciting tool of that nature that I would say. It was quiet. It was light as hell. It comes with an adapter for Milwaukee or DeWalt, or it's based on a Makita battery, but it comes with a 9 amp hour battery, and it's gonna be $50 less than a Navac. It's a 2 hour, 2 hour runtime.
No extra cost. You get the bigger battery. That's what I hated about the Navac one. Like I used the hell out of it. I loved it, but I couldn't use the battery that came with it. I had to get the adapter so I could use my Milwaukee stuff. Way better after that. Upset that they blocked it. Upset that now they're supporting the DeWalt only officially. And I told them, you're missing out on the market. I think we talked about it here. Like, people will buy it if they know they can use their batteries with it. And I talked to the guy at the Hillmore booth, and he's like, I'm not stupid. I'm not naive. He's like, they're going to use whatever battery they want, or that's what they want. And even when we talked about the speed clean, he's like, I'm not stupid. They're going to use whatever chemical they want. So he's like, I'm making these things as easy as, anybody that picks it up can use whatever they want with it. And I think all companies, should do that.
You got something?
Just
to say
my
there,
2
Kirk?
cents.
Because I was gonna say something. That guy, I forget his name, but he's like their head guy, I guess, there, or the demonstrator. He
At
was
Hillmore?
Yeah.
When me and Kurt were over there, he was like the most energetic dude, like for us, like to be like his energy, like he was very direct and but like you could tell he was like excited to tell you about something in a way like he just made sense. You know what I mean? Like and it just seems like these other people are just after dollar signs, where this guy was like in it for the practical use and obviously gonna make money. Like he said something funny. He's like, Milwaukee's selling that shit for $1,500. I'll sell mine for $1,200. You know what I mean? It was just like,
Well, dude,
why not?
When we were talking to him, I got the impression that we were talking to the guy who designed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like he was so.
And how
like,
often do you get to do that?
If it's the same guy that I talked to, yeah, he was talking to me about like the, because they have to get approval for the speed clean. They're still working on that, but he talked to me about the design and the manufacturing and all that stuff. And like he said, he was like super excited to talk about it.
Yeah, and like the plans they have in the future. So that was a good booth.
It was pretty cool.
That was one of that's where I would.
That's the one. That's the one that they made. Me and Zach were there, talking to them. We're both about to split. They pulled us in to do that competition there.
Oh yeah.
Guys, it's getting late for me.
Riley's
saying,
getting
"Here we
upset.
go."
Nice
Oh,
bag
there he
there.
is. Oh, I do want to say though, the one of the booths was called Whoosh, WHOOSH, and it's like this.
Okay.
It's a filter system you put in, and it's got like a sensor in it, and it measures like I wouldn't say air quality, but almost like static and things like that. And it can integrate into any of the smart thermostats. And like, say you're cooking and it smokes up in your house, and it comes through the sensor, it will know to put your fan on circulate to help dissipate all that smoke and things like that. Like, that's a product you can upsell to a customer. And then they have an app in which when it alerts, if it's reading like the measurement on the filter, it will send the customer a notification and send one to their door. So
Nice.
that just makes that was a great one. So Whoosh, check that out. They were on Shark Tank. Shout out Ewok.
I'll look that up. Yeah, shout out Ewok and Zay. What is up? One quick last comment. Jason was disappointed that so many people in the booth were salesmen.
Mm-hmm.
They were nice, but no texts. Couldn't answer. Oh,
Yeah.
Jason's gonna stump him for sure. I was about to say like you guys were tripping him up too, but Jason, it's a whole other level.
Yeah. He's on it.
All right, guys. Anything else before we close it out?
No.
Ah, man, it was so good to meet everybody that showed up. Kurt, we can do fireworks
awesome.
now. You can do thumbs up. Let's go. We can do it. It's
I'll
real.
have to
It's
edit.
real life.
You know what? I'm gonna edit that in the podcast.
How did you get the fireworks, bro? Oh yeah, just put it on. That'd be cool.
You got it again.
Son of a bitch.
You're too close.
I'm
So,
like, bro, what do you want me to do?
There you go. So I appreciate. I do want to say I appreciate everybody that showed up because a lot of them are in the chat
Seriously.
to the podcast
Man.
pavilion. That was just, I was still like in awe of that. It was the first time that I've done it, and it just threw me off. I was like not expecting too many people, honestly.
It was awesome.
And it was a huge crowd. It was awesome. So thanks again, guys.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for the support. I know you were just there to see Adrian and Curtis.
So maybe we'll see next year. We'll see if we do it even better. And thanks again, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
I'm getting this. Later, y'all.
Jake, there we go.
All right. On the next one.
See you guys.